Hello, and welcome back to FroManMark's Editing Challenge. Roll the intro.
FroManMark's Editing Challenge.
Welcome back to FroManMark's Editing Challenge. Unfortunately, not sponsored by Taco Bell, but it should be. So Taco Bell, if you're interested, hit me up. So what is an editing challenge, you may ask? Well, I mark, I take the photos. You at home, whether you're a photographer or someone who's never touched a camera before, gets to edit the photos and see how you would interpret the photos, because every photo can look a million different ways when it comes to editing, and everyone has a different vision and thinks it should look a certain way, and it's really cool to see how everyone else interprets the same photo. So that's what an editing challenge is. So you're going to see a photo I took and a bunch of different edits that different people did, edits that I did without looking at anyone else's edits, and just see how drastically different or how similar some of them are. So that is what an editing challenge is. I just want to give a quick shout out to Jay Santa. He made all the music for this, whether it be the intro track or the background music you're listening to now. Any music is done by Jay Santa, so shout out to Jay Santa. So let's get into week 20. Week 20. That means there's been 19 other photos. This is photo 20 of the editing challenge. Photo 20 is this photo I took here in New Jersey, and this is of a famous spot of the New Jersey shark attacks of 1916. Widely believed that these shark attacks were what encouraged Jaws, which is insane. Basically, there were 3 shark attacks in New Jersey that happened all within a week. So the New Jersey Man-Eater is what it's called a lot. So if you're interested, look into that. It's very interesting what actually happened, the shark attacks of 1916. This one happened in a creek, which is crazy. So a lot of people believe it was a bull shark due to the fact it was freshwater, and a little kid unfortunately lost his life. So they have a mural painted where this happened of the shark. So that is what this photo is of this mural where the shark is. So with that being said, here are my settings for the photo, what aperture I used, what lens I used, what f-stop I used. Well, f-stop is aperture, so what ISO I used. Any questions on why I did what I did, please comment down below and let's start a conversation. With that being said, let's grab the iPad, let's get into the edits and see what you at home did for this cool historic photo. And the first edit is going to be Brianna. So here's Brianna's before and after. First thing you're going to notice is the greens really pop on this one. I love this edit with the greens. I think it looks really good here. The purples look awesome. I love the purple, how it doesn't kind of take over the full shark, but also the water in the background you see through the tunnel is purple, which I think is really cool. And the shark itself does have some purple on it. Always has to be some purple in a Brianna edit. Love that. And other than that, it's a very simple but effective edit. The colors really pop here. It really gives a nice color look to it. So really good job on this one, Brianna. Next we have Marissa. Here's Marissa's before and after. And I think this looks awesome. I love the dark moody tint to it, where basically like the shark really pops in this one. The foreground pops in this one. The water's really kind of murky, but you still see the reflections popping, and then everything else is kind of really dark. So I think that's a really cool take on this photo, the really kind of dark and mysterious look to it. So I really think this is a really cool edit on this one. I really like it. You can't really make out the 1916, but it is still there. But other than that, it's a really dark and moody but really effective edit. I think this really kind of makes it like a really just the shark really pops in this one. So I really like that. Really good job on this one. Next we got Tom Fox. Here's Tom Fox's before and after. So Tom Fox decided to crop it in, really make the shark stand out and pop. The blues in the shark really hit here. Kind of went for a little bit of a darker blue tint, which I think works really well here. The 1916 is very prevalent. And just like you can make, it's an interesting crop. Decided my foreground wasn't really cool enough for him, so see how it is, buddy. No, the crop, hey, like I say, cropping is, all part of it. So I think cropping it really makes the shark really pop out. I think this is a cool take. The edit's really cool. The colors really pop here. So really cool job on this one, Tom. Next we have Jenny. Here's Jenny's before and after. So Jenny did a little bit of a crop. Also looked like she went for, just like right off the bat, looked like the greens went for a little bit more of a yellowish tint to the greens, which works here. Oh my god, I just saw it. She added a crocodile into the water. So really interesting, especially since, this is a shark attack zone, but hey, why not add a crocodile, right? Or an alligator, I can't tell. But that's funny, So there is a swamp puppy edit in there, and it works really well where it's coming out like the shark. It's like right in front of the shark, so I think that looks really cool. So really cool job on that one, really creative on that one. So good job on this one, Jenny. Next we have my edit. Here's my before and after. So for mine, I really went for like a darker tone to it. Like I really wanted to kind of like make it look really like dark, moody, like it's like a stormy kind of day. So I really messed with the blues. I wanted the shark to really pop, and I really upped the red so that the 1916 would stand out greatly. I wanted the greens to kind of like be a little bit muted and a little bit more like tamer, or like more so like they're there, of course. Like green's my favorite color, but sometimes like a nice like muted green looks really cool in photos. So I wanted to kind of mute it, especially give it like it really looks like it's like a stormy cloud day. And fun fact, I also did an extra little thing. So here is my before and after of my edit. So here's the extra. I added a shark because I just, you know, the history of this place. So I added a shark. So not my final edit, but I was just like, hey, I'm just gonna throw it in there. So there's the shark. So I hope you enjoy my before and after, my dark and moody shark attack photo. So I hope you enjoy it. Let's get on to the next one. Next we have MJ. And here's MJ's before and after. And oh my god. So I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. When I didn't really have much motivation to do this video today, and then while I was downloading them, I saw MJ's edits, and they got me excited to do this. So MJ, my boy, thank you. Like, this is awesome. Like, I love this. And we'll talk about the references after. I love the edit. Like, the red and the blue, like, this looks really cool. Like the extra stuff aside, I love this. Like, this is really, really cool. Like, just the coloring really pops. The shark stands out. The red is a really cool touch to the bridge. The greens look good here. So really good job on this one. This one, like, just when I saw the preview of this before I put it on the iPad, like, I just got excited to look at this. Like, really awesome job on this one. I love the Blastoise on a Lapras floaty. That's so cute. MJ, you gotta email me that. I need that file for that one. The shark in the donut floaty is just absolutely adorable. Donkey Kong chilling up top, and Kirby fishing. Like, that's awesome. Really good job on this one. Oh, and there's a little Among Us with goggles in the bottom. That's awesome. No, the colors really pop on this one, so really good job on this one, MJ. I'm very glad you entered the editing challenge. Thank you, my friend. This was great. Next we have Nick. Here's Nick's before and after. So if you watch this show time and time again, you know I don't like grain. This is an instance where I think Nick did a good job adding grain. You know, if you watch the show regularly, you'll know I don't like grain, but you also know that I will admit when I think grain works. And this is where I definitely think grain works here. The colors look really cool. Went for a way cooler tone on this one, which I think works, especially with, you know, the shark and the blues. Definitely works with the sharks and the blues, so I think the greens really look cool here. The blues look cool here. Just the overall photo and the color looks really cool here. So really good job on this one, Nick. A very Nick edit. And last but not least, we have Sarah. Here's Sarah's before and after. And very basic edit on this one. You know, she cropped it, or I'm not really sure what she did because I'm looking back and forth, and it definitely is not the same cropping, but it doesn't look like it's straightened out either. So I'm not really sure, but there's some difference here. So cool, kudos. The colors definitely look a lot more muted in this one, which I think really works. It really makes it look dark and kind of for the moody effect. So very simple but effective edit on this one. So the colors look cool. I really like the colors of the shark in this one. Like the kind of more like, you know, like grayscale tone on the shark looks really cool. So cool job on this one, Sarah. So that was week 20 of the editing challenge. I just want to, you know, throw it out there. I'm a big shark fanatic, so seeing this spot was really cool for someone like me. I visited twice when I was in New Jersey, 2 different times, and each time it's like, it's kind of chilling to be there because of the history and like the unfortunate, you know, events that took place in this place. So it is kind of like, you know, it's very chilling to be in an area like that where you're just like, you're around something where something so terrible happened. Obviously years and years later, over 100 years later, which is insane. But, you know, obviously it was still a really cool shark mule and part of shark history, so I definitely wanted to photograph it, and it's definitely a spot that, like, I don't think many people would really go out of their way to go to. But for someone like me who loves sharks and shark history, like, I really wanted to go there and check it out. So it was definitely a really cool experience to be there and check it out. You know, and it's absolutely insane because, like, so you have to wonder, like, if that never happened, then Jaws might have never been written, never been made into a movie, and sharks would not, maybe, possibly wouldn't have the fear that we have of them today, which is, it's insane how much like Jaws changed everything. So it's just like, just wanted to talk about that. So just really, really crazy. So with that being said, let's hop into week 21. Week 21 is this photo of this BMW buggy that is in this abandoned graveyard of cars. And no, I'm not going to tell you where it is. It's private property. You're not really supposed to be there, so I will not be telling you exactly where it is. It is in a state, I will say it's in the state of Pennsylvania. That's all I'm going to say. And it was just really cool to just have like a bunch of these different cars like all over the place and just seeing them like around sporadic. It was really cool. And this photo I got of one by itself, just like looking like it's really just like left in the trees. So it's just really cool and just like historic to see. So here's the photo. Here are the settings I used for the photo, and let's grab the iPad and let's see what you guys at home did for this edit. So first this week we have Sarah. Here's Sarah's before and after. So Sarah did a cool job. I like the lighting on this one a lot. It really makes it look like a dark, like dreamy effect, and not dark, like a dreamy effect. Looks like the clarity was dropped down to kind of give it more of like a light, like out of focusy kind of dreamlike look. Cropped it a little differently, not really exactly sure. Maybe she is straightened out with the tree line instead of the car, but hey, that's cool. But it's nice and bright. It looks cool. Colors look cool. So good job on this one, Sarah. Next we have Marissa. Here's Marissa's before and after. I think this one looks cool. I love the colors. Adding a little bit of a green tint to the trees is a really nice touch on this one. The car really pops with the blues on this one. And overall, like it's a simple but very effective edit on this one. So I think it's a really cool look. So really cool job on this one, Marissa. Next we have MJ, and here's MJ's before and after. Yo. First off, references aside, let's look at the photo first, as always now. I think the colors look cool here. I like the purple tint. Brianna's gonna love that. Purple tint in the trees really gives it a nice and like spooky look without making it look too out of place, which is a really cool touch on this one. Well, the car looks cool. All right, and let's look at the references now. He added a moon, and he added a moon behind the tree, so really, really good touch on that one. Love that. Added a Murkrow in the trees. Love that. Added Pichu with the Santa hat. Love that for the snow. Added Olaf. Added Ryu doing Hadouken. Added another Street Fighter character. I guess he's warming up the car with the fire fist. And then, is that Slenderman? He added Slenderman. MJ, these are great. I love this. This is awesome. So a really cool job on this one, MJ. I love it. This one's a fun one. Next we have my edit. Here's my before and after. So I really wanted to go for like a dark and moody one for my edit. So what I did was I masked out the car. I darkened everything else a little bit more to make the car pop a little bit more, but not make it look fake or anything. I didn't add anything to this photo. But basically, yeah, I went in, I darkened the rest of it. Really wanted to give it like that nice and like colder mood. So what I did was I took the rest of the area, so like I masked out the car, inverted it, kind of brought the temperature down and everything else a little bit to kind of make it a little bit more colder without kind of messing with the car color a little bit. And then I upped the car, upped the shadows on the car, made the car really pop a little bit more. So that's my edit, went for like the nice dark and moody look. So I hope you enjoyed my edit, and let's check out the next one. Next we have Tom Fox. Here's Tom Fox's before and after. And again, the grain works on this one. So good job on this one, Tom. The colors really pop. I love like the teal look on the car. I feel like that really flows really well here. So really cool job on this one, Tom. And I love the leaves, like the orange really kind of pops with the teal, and how the leaves are like the ones that are popping out from above the snow. I feel like it's a really cool look and really cool touch. So really cool job on this one, Tom. I love it. Next we have Nick. Here's Nick's before and after. Love this edit on what Nick did. Just like the oranges, just like the tint of like the orange and purple really go well together. Like whatever color he went for here really works well, and it kind of looks like a nice olden feel to it. Makes it look dark and moody without taking away too much detail of it. So a really, really cool job on this one, Nick. I like it. It's very effective. The colors pop. I'm a fan. Good job, buddy. Next we have Brianna. Here's Brianna's before and after, and I love the purples in this one. The purples and the white look really cool. The car with the purple snow, I love it. always something good in purple from you, Brianna, and I love that. It's great. Really cool touch on this one. It's a simple but effective edit. The purples just hit. You know, the purples are a really cool job here. There wasn't much color for you to work with here, and you still found purple, so I'm really proud of you for that one. So really cool job on that one. Last but not least, we have Jenny. Here's Jenny's before and after. So Jenny, I don't know if this is on purpose or if it's just my computer messing up. Is meant to be pixelated? I guess comment down below, let me know. So I am going to go over it as if it's meant to be pixelated. I do think it looks cool, but if it's just, I tried downloading it twice. I just want to make sure that this is how it's supposed to look. Just not that it's just something just coming through low quality, but it looks like it's the full size, so I'm just gonna go as if it's supposed to look pixelated. But I think that's a really cool look. It looks like a stained glass kind of look. The colors look really cool. I like the dark and moody tint with some blue hints. I think that's a really cool look. And I just love, like, it kind of looks like it's like a stained glass kind of painting, or just like an actual like painting or digitalized painting. So I feel like it's a really cool look and a very different edit and a really cool one to end on. So really cool job on this one, Jenny. Thanks for entering as always. And there we have the edits for week 20 and week 21. I hope that you enjoyed these edits. I definitely enjoyed checking out what you guys had to do, and I'm excited for next week. So without further ado, I have some updates. So with I'm just traveling a lot this summer, so the editing challenge becomes a little bit more difficult than it should be, and I don't want to give up on it, of course. So what I'm going to be doing is, and I'm thinking about this all on the fly, so basically what I think I'm going to do is, let me pull up my calendar real quick and figure this out. Yeah, so this video comes out Monday, Monday the 3rd, so happy July 3rd, and then the next 2 weeks, the next 3 weeks on Mondays and weekends I'm away. So it's just not gonna really work out with an editing challenge. So what I'm thinking of doing is I already currently right now have 2 photos in the drive that have been up a little bit earlier. I think I'm just gonna add 2 more so we keep the week format going, and I'm just going to call it a mega episode when I get back. So the idea is, looking at the calendar, I get back from my trip around the 24th, 25th of July, and then I'm away the following weekend. I'll figure it out, but just know that the schedule is going to be a little bit wonky. So if you're interested, please, if you're entering the editing challenge, please DM me, hit me up, text me, and we'll figure it out. I'm not giving up on this. It's just going to be a little bit tricky with the next couple weekends I'm away and traveling where I normally shoot the editing challenge. So please just bear with me. And if you're interested in watching the edit challenge, subscribe so you know, so you get the subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when the next editing challenge is going to come up, because they are still coming, they're still going. I might just, maybe I'll put the next edits up and then just, you know, I'll do a video, but this way my goal is to still have weekly edits for you guys to do, and then the videos might just come out a little bit later. But I've been Mark, you've been you. Thank you so much for checking out the editing challenge. Oh, but here are the 2 photos are in the Google Drive right now. More will be coming. I'll probably add another 2 before I upload this video. But I've been Mark, you've been you. Thank you so much for checking out the editing challenge. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.
FroManMark's editing challenge.